Welcome to FilmFront, where cinema sparks conversations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anish. Welcome to Weekend Film Check by the Filmfront. Here is my friend Sanat. So, what we're trying to do is not review the movies, but just come around and discuss.
The movies that we have been watching in a week so that it won't pile up for the month. It's a better distribution for a week. And
Absolutely.
yeah, we are just trying to share our views, trying to learn from each other, and eventually, when we have enough audience, we might call one of you onto the board. A weekly ritual, we can do something like that where we can have someone, a panel of people where we can discuss whatever we have watched in a week. That's the brief idea for now. We'll figure things out as we go.
Yes. So, the crux of it is just to clear our watch list. So, this is the simplest exercise we could come up with.
Yeah.
So,
To cle-
yes,
to clear our watch list and to recap what we watched in a week.
exactly. Yes. I mean, among this busy corporate life, this is the little fun we could have and hopefully connect with more people, more like minded people who share the same love towards cinema as we do.
Yeah,
So that's
the
the idea.
only like-mindedness that we are looking for is love for cinema. Any other thing
Yes.
is we are open for discussion.
Yes. Absolutely. So I watched just three films, and looks like you've done more of it. So yeah, I'll just present my screen. Why am I talking like it's a corporate meeting? Oh my god.
Happens.
Yes, so I watched three films from 11th, 12th, and one on 14th. So, yes, coming to the first film I watched in the past week, it's Jama. It was actually suggested by you,
Hmm.
and I have to tell
Yes.
you, the performance blew me away. And when the
Yeah.
credits started rolling, it was the same guy who acted and directed, uh,
Yes.
and that was really awesome.
Yeah.
So, and as you said in the last episode, you told me that you could see parallels with Whiplash, and it's kind of true because when I first watched Whiplash back in 10th, I always thought the teacher was just a good guy. He's not an abuser. He's just hard on people, and that it's a good ending film, like a happy ending film. It's only after like 1 year or 2 years past after my first viewing. I was talking to some other people, and then they told me that it's a tragedy, and that the abuser won. It flipped my mind. But I wasn't aware of this in my first watch. But here, the information was fed to me that the
Yeah.
teacher has his own motives,
Right.
and he's not on the same page as the protagonist. So you could,
Right.
my feelings were like my, there was some anticipation, like what's gonna happen, and from the antagonist side, not just the protagonist. So that's
Right.
what I really enjoyed, and the film does lose its stream in the second half, but maybe I'm only saying this because I'm a little. I don't like preachy things at times. So
Hmm.
they talk about how a man should be and how a man shouldn't. Of course, that representation is needed, but it's just not my thing, is what I would say.
Yeah. Pretty much it. I think it it's like Whiplash with the backstory of why the master needs
Yes,
a revenge or something like that.
yes.
I also told it's a parallel for Adukalam. You should watch Adukalam.
Out of
Note
column,
it down.
yes, yes. I'll do that. Yeah, I think I added it.
Vetrimarans.
Vetrimaran.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
That also there's a teacher like teacher character, not character, what do you call it? Archetype,
Hmm.
and a student defeats teacher, and the the boy ego is, what do you call it?
Ego
Blows up.
clash. Yeah.
Things like that.
Dynamics. Ego dynamics. Yeah.
But all of these movies, they make sense in because these are very human emotions. That's what cinema makes cinema. That's what it,
Yes.
you you know.
So after watching Jama, it was DIDI. It's it's how should I put this? It's the same coming of age A24 film, and
Okay,
also there's another film called as Girls Will Be Girls. So it shares a lot of parallels to it.
okay.
It's just like a gender flipped version of Girls Will Be Girls. You can put it like that.
What
But
language is it?
it's English plus a bit of Mandarin, but it's from
Okay.
USA. It's a
Is it
USA film.
A24's?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
where does it take place in
it
US?
takes place in USA, and the time period is the early YouTube days. I would say like mid 2000s.
Hmm. Nice.
So that's like around 2005, 4 ish, I would say.
Okay.
And the thing about the film is, despite the parallels and familiarity, I still feel so seen in a way.
Hmm.
Like, uh, yeah, although I'm from India and I started checking out YouTube platform in 2009 10, but
Hmm.
still feels very, that whole teenage boy, um, uh,
What
the drama he goes through is something which it hits the mark. It's formulaic, but it does hit the mark.
doesn't matter what timeline, what place, where you are a human.
Hmm.
All humans have the same DNA, same, just 1% different from each other, but everyone goes through the same stuff, same
Hmm.
chemicals, same process, same age. So emotions throughout anywhere in the world it works. You
Yes.
watch a English, Korean, Chinese, Japanese, any language, you'll feel emotions because it's the same for all humans. So it works. I have concluded that no matter what, at least 90% of what everyone goes through is same,
Hmm.
irrespective of where they are, what they're. I think only the 10% maybe because of economic factors and stuff,
Hmm.
and maybe physical disabilities or something like that. But
Yeah.
90% of people who are same go through the same shit. There's no
Oh,
difference at all.
okay. So like a
Yeah.
stats dude. Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Okay. And the thing about the film is,
Hmm.
uh, uh, there's another movie called as Mid 90s by Jonah Hill,
Okay.
directed by Jonah Hill.
Oh,
So you can also see certain things borrowed from there as well,
okay.
like the mom son drama, the protagonist being into skateboards. But here
Hmm.
he is not a skateboarder, but he films it and
Okay.
uploads it on YouTube.
Okay.
And yeah, and it reminded me of me going through it right now because we are recording and posting it. Uh, so yeah, and the thing I didn't like it was, uh, wait, there's no resolution coming from. There's this one important supporting character you would know. You don't see much of that side because this is more character driven film, but I still feel like the narrative could have taken a more better turns in the latter half of the film if there were more perspectives involved, because the world building was done so beautifully. You just feel like limiting to single character is a bit of injustice.
Hmm.
So that's what I felt about DD. or
So you're
yeah.
saying the world was built so good that they could have explored other characters also in the
Yes,
world.
with more characters, more perspectives. You see the characters, but the narrative sticks only with the protagonist for most of the part. And oh, another thing is, I watched it uh, on my TV. I didn't go to the theater. So the thing is, the subtitles they're only English subtitles. So
Oh,
whenever they'll be speaking in Mandarin, you there will be no subtitles. But I feel like it's a deliberate decision because their acting and the dialogues that follow, the English dialogues that follow after the Mandarin dialogues, you can like take a match and get to know the context. So I think it was a very deliberate decision. So that's something which I find kind of cool. But yeah, as I told, the world was so good. I wish I knew Mandarin as well, so I could get the context in a more proper way. So yeah, that was that.
what
But I really
what
enjoyed the DIDI. Didi.
what what subtitles was it? Was it embedded or a file?
Uh, I've downloaded the file
Okay.
from some website and downloaded multiple files, the SDH files and CC files, or they were labeled like a lot of different files, but it was same in all of them. So yeah.
Yeah, I think India, we should have films like this in India, genre specific.
Hmm.
I think it's about time where we move away from multi genre and start
Yeah,
proper single
actually,
genre.
I feel this is like a piece of cake for Malayalam film industry. Like they could do it. Even Tamil, but it's Telugu, man. Telugu is where you feel like people need that commercial elements to pull them to the theaters. You know,
But make us
did
like,
any genre film succeed? I can only think of Pelli Choopulu,
yeah, that's what I was
Yenil.
going to tell. Tarun Bhaskar who can pull off a movie like this.
Actually, yeah.
Or,
But,
or even your next movie, Oohalu Gusagusalade.
oh, Srinivas Avasarala. Oh my God, yes.
There is market. They just have to pull it off.
Actually,
Everyone shouldn't try for 100 crores.
Pan India. That's the hot word.
People should understand 1 CR to 10 CRs same as 10 CR to 100 CR in percentage.
Yes, actually. And so that was Didi. And you've you get to sympathize with the character, the protagonist. He'll be doing a lot of wild things. Okay, that's too harsh. But as a teenager, he'll be into these. He'll be falling into these social situations where he has to lie, but you still empathize with him because it's teenage, and that's something which I really liked about the film. I don't know what I wrote about the movie. Let me check it out. I did have fun. So yeah. And coming to this one, I love this film. And the thing is, I watched it when I was on a trip. I had been to Mysore, so I was resting in the room for like 3 hours or something. I needed a comfort film to watch. So this came into my mind, and I just opened Prime and started watching it.
Gusagusalade. So one day at around 1 o'clock, I simply started. I thought of watching scene, and closing it off. But I
Yes.
closed it off at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock.
Yes.
You can't stop watching once you start. It's that good.
Absolutely. Yes.
I think
And
best, one of the best films in TFI.
true that.
If they make a book, they can't miss this movie. It's that good.
Yes.
Not just TFI. I think India, world classic. Just people haven't discovered it. That's all. If people,
Actually.
but Telugu plays a lot of important role in this. That's why it's
True
not
that.
so popular.
Yes. I'll actually show you one thing. Uh, the dialogues here, which I noticed it. I have no had noticed it before, but first time I made a note of it. So what happens in the movie is, you see two characters talking. Wait, hold up. I don't know how to present this. Yeah, you can see here the characters will be conversing and they're using proper Telugu. That's పరస్పరంగా. అమ్మాయి నీకు నచ్చలేదా? లేదా లేదు సార్ పరస్పరంగా మెచ్చుకున్నాం. I knew this word, like what it meant before, but have never seen it being used so casually in a conversation. You know,
Hmm.
so
Yeah.
this is very good. It makes me feel uh, like this is an instant classic altogether. Like
Bro, the
because they're paying
dialogues.
homage. Yeah.
I can't imagine how
Yes.
much of thought process would have gone into writing those dialogues.
Yes. Yeah.
Just talking about this only, I remember the dialogues. Gajatavatappadu, Gajat. Amazing dialogues, man. Best.
True that.
It's not easy to write dialogues.
Hmm.
You can write high giving dialogues like Prashant Neel dialogues, but these require a lot of
Hmm.
knowledge, a lot of work.
I bet he's like very deep into literature, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
And just you can just listen to the movie. It's that good.
yeah,
I think this one and AMI Chesaway, I can listen to the movie and not watch.
okay. That's another
Because
film we'll should talk about in next episode. MHSI, but yeah.
uh,
And second is Madhyavarti. There's a character by uh, the person who's in Laukyam, Boiling Star Bablu. Forgot his
uh,
name. He'll be playing a marriage broker. But
yeah,
they
yeah,
could have simply used broker. That's used in
mm,
Telugu households a lot. And when you watch the film, this is a movie about Telugu people.
marriage.
But they chose to use Madhyavarti, and not just once, but twice or thrice. Okay, Madhyavarti came Chapali, and uh, that's really nice to hear such words. After Trivikram, Srinivas Avasarala is the person whose films made me want to like get into Telugu literature and made me realize how beautiful this language is. But then again, every language is
All,
beautiful.
yeah, exactly.
It
Yeah,
only takes the good artist to come
exactly.
and show
If
it.
you, there might be a good Kannada movie which might make you feel the same way, or any
Pancharangi.
language.
Pancharangi.
Uh,
Yeah.
any language. Yeah. Who is he? Yogaraj Bhatt is the Yogaraj Bhatt dialogues are some other level. I think we can relate
Yeah, yeah.
the movies.
ನಾನದೊಂಥರ ಹುಡುಗ ಬಿಡಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಮನಸಾರೆ ಯಾ ಹಾಳಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಕಣ್ರಿ. Yeah, this is so funny and so relatable. I think this was an late 2000s,
Yeah,
2008,
yeah,
2010 space.
yeah.
I haven't
Yogaraj,
explored more of his films past that.
he literally ruled Kannada cinema with just feel good love stories.
Yeah,
In the time of remakes, commercial cinema,
yeah.
he hit highest collecting movie in South India with a love story, Mungaru
Mungaru
Mala.
Male. Commercial standards were raised because of that film.
So imagine the value of a genre movie that is good. People, we have a void. We just have to make it. That's all.
Yeah. So, and Veeravarri Vengalappa. That's I didn't even maybe I would have heard somewhere, but the context sets everything right. And the pacing is also, it's not like very slow. Things are happening very quickly, but you are with the dialogues, and that's where the brilliance strikes.
Right, right.
Hmm.
And this is Nagashaurya's debut movie, right?
Yes,
Hmm.
2014. I was in ninth grade. I still remember. And
Even Rashi Khanna.
oh yeah, I think she acted in Madras Cafe before, but I'm not sure when that came out. In the
I
same year, I
think that
believe.
was later,
Okay.
maybe. But I think best debut
For both of
one
them.
can ask for. Yeah.
Yeah. And dude, she is so amazing. And
Hmm.
the voice which was given to her, like which was dubbed, same person dubbed for her in Toli Prema in back into 2018. And
Hmm.
both of these characters are like very, like they're this close to me. Like my personal favorite of Rashi Khanna's characters. And I wish she does more with that person and more roles like this. You know?
Yeah. And that this character suits her also because she's North Indian and this character also comes from a
Yeah.
very well thought. Think you know they have put efforts into the movie.
Yes.
You can
It's
watch anytime, pick it anytime and watch. You will never be bored.
absolutely. What
People
do you
can't.
think about the parallels? Like,
Of,
this is the story, right?
hmm,
That love triangle between boss, girl, and employee. Apparently, this is done in a film called as Life in a Metro.
okay, I'm not
Uh,
watched.
but but it's more that's more aerated. It's not as wholesome, and this just one segment of it. But it's a parallel end of the day. And
I think
another thing is, it's inspired from the movie called as The Apartment.
I was about to tell the but
I haven't
yeah,
seen it. Please tell me about it.
even I haven't watched it, but there was a case study on that movie. It's like one of the classics, and even that movie also has a similar setup where boss, female
Okay,
employee,
okay,
it's a love triangle,
haha.
and this is somewhat different where she cheats on him on the employee and something like. So basically, he'll be employee boss will be using employee's apartment
Same thing
in a
happens in Life in Metro.
in a regular basis, and he ends up discovering that he's cheating with her.
Hmm.
So that's it, and it breaks him and things like that.
Okay.
I think Life in Metro is by Anurag Basu, right?
Yeah, yeah. Huh.
He 100% copied.
Homage, homage.
That's
Yeah. So I think I have to watch The Apartment. The only reason why I know about The Apartment is it was nominated the Oscar nomination, or it won an Oscar, I believe. And they used to play it early in the morning in Star movies.
right, right.
I still remember this.
Oh, apartment is very old.
Have to watch it.
When did
And
you see? I watched it because there was a video about show don't tell, and
oh,
it
okay,
and he used that movie as an example for that.
okay,
There are a lot of scenes where they use utilize it properly, and
okay.
it's regarded as one of the best movies of all time.
Yes, I have to watch it very soon. And uh, the music also is so quirky.
It's amazing.
Kalyani Malik.
It's, it's a standard.
Yeah. I think people should wake up to Kalyani Malik's skill of providing amazing music to feel good cinemas, man. Ala మొదలైంది ఊహలో గుసగుసలాడే ఫలానా అమ్మాయి ఫలానా అబ్బాయి and what's the movie with Srinivas Avsarala with and Nagashaurya and uh, that Nara Rohit before this one
Yeah,
dancing with
Joe
Joe
Chitananda.
Achyutananda. Yeah, I remember liking few of the songs. I should revisit it. But coming to this film in Oohalu Gusagusalade, uh, y- you see in one scene where they go to Ravi Verma Renaissance restaurant, you hear the BGM music like a classic one, na 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 na, something like that. And in the flashback where Venki takes over the frame, like in the flashback or certain scenes with the broker and or certain scenes in the second half with Prabhavati or Sai Sirisha Prabhavati character, you see more of this electric new age kind of BGM, or even when the Rao Ramesh Rao scene plays, like it's just so good, and you get to see the difference among them. Like this dude is more pretentious, like the
Hmm.
Uday, while this dude is more youthful and into new stuff. It's too on the nose, but that's what I like about it. That increases the quirkiness of this entire film. It just elevates the comedy to next level.
Yeah, and the letter scene in Auto, nothing can beat.
Yeah,
What
man.
amazing acting, the camera work, music,
Yes,
lyrics,
yes. Peak.
the setup. What?
The payoff is funny to it. She says, నేను ఈ
Ha,
లెటర్ 3 సార్లు చదివాను రేపటికల్లా తిరిగి చేయాలా లైక్ డోంట్ రీడ్ ద రూమ్.
peak dialogues.
ఎస్,
And that movie is driven by dialogues. There is
ఎస్.
character driven, plot driven, dialogue driven.
Another thing is the way he paid homage to his hero Woody Allen. Okay.
हाँ अन्य
Uh,
हॉलों ने
Annie Hall from Annie Hall. And you see the
हाँ
name also given like Srinivas Apsrala.
या
And and the scene where the grandma comes into the frame regarding the tickets, where she
हाँ
tells he's a good guy and he even bought me popcorn the last time when I came for film. That was so similar to Woody Allen's staging, where characters just pop in and tell, kind of breaking the fourth wall and go back. So this, watching this something like this back in 2014 or 2015, where I didn't know who Woody Allen was. Okay, or maybe he got Me Too'd or something, right? But he got
या
cancelled, and Srinivas Apsrala made it clear that I don't agree with the things he did, but the homage, it came from his heart. You can say that.
I think by this time it was not there. I don't know. I don't remember.
No, but recently in this year, Apsrala made an interview with
Ram Ram
RVS.
Ram Venkat.
Ramakat Srikar. Yes.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was.
he tells in that. And look at the way to watch list here, dude. It's in Google Play, it's in Netflix, Amazon, Hotstar, and YouTube. I think it's free on YouTube and Hotstar. People should definitely check it out.
Yeah, uh, I should watch more of Woody Allen's movie. I think I
Yes.
watched only Midnight in Paris.
Okay.
And one or two. I
I
have to check
watched
it out.
Annie Hall and because of this film and Manhattan. Both
Hmm.
of them, Manhattan is more like a black and white thing, but I often very much confused between these two films. But I have to watch Midnight in Paris.
Midnight in Paris was beautiful. The idea is amazing. You have to
Hmm.
check it out.
Okay.
It's about people only criticism, art, like how we romanticize the past, and the people in past are just romanticizing their past. So no one is
Okay.
living in present.
Oh, so nostalgia is a drug
Ah,
kind of
exactly,
situation.
exactly.
Okay.
So it's amazing. Do you know the plot?
I think it's about time traveling, if I'm not
Ah,
wrong.
right, right, right.
Huh.
He is a writer and he'll be like, oh, the past Italy, some era of Italy was amazing, and all of that. And he goes back and visits all his heroes,
Hmm.
and here he realizes that they're also not happy. They're romanticizing their past, their heroes,
Shit.
and it's something like that. Yeah, it's beautiful movie.
I'm a huge nostalgia addict, if I'm being really honest.
Uh,
This is like coming from. happening from 2010 when I was in fifth grade. For some reason, it just happened. I was romanticizing my first grade or second grade time. But yeah, it's only recently I've gotten out of it. But yeah, I should
Hmm.
definitely check it out. Maybe this is why I was putting off of watching this movie. But I know it's about the time traveling and the past present situation. So I should definitely watch that. And I really hope they re-release this film, Oohalu Gusagusalade,
Yes.
because it was a hit back then.
Yeah.
It's not a flop. I thought it was
Yeah.
like one of those underrated, commercially not so viable kind of movie. But to my surprise, this was a huge hit.
Yeah.
Mm.
I remember watching the trailers in TV.
Oh, okay. Uh, oh yeah, do you remember this segment in Ma TV? Like early, not so early, like 7 a.m. or
Yeah.
7:30 a.m.
They
They used to
play trailers.
play promos of all these newly released or upcoming flicks. What an
Correct.
era, man! Like you
Hmm.
should. I used to wake up, get done with bathing and brushing quickly, and sit for breakfast. And I used to watch it till 8:30, when my auto used to come to my place. So yeah, what an
Hmm.
era! Something these OTT kids actually, they don't get to experience it.
Again, romanticizing the past.
Oh my God! Yeah, sorry. Oh
kids,
yeah.
kids today will tell the same in the future.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they don't know about the OTT era. It was great.
Now they'll be stuck with VR or whatnot, and they'll be romanticizing LED TVs.
Correct.
Yeah. And yeah, that was my list. Let me open.
Right. Yes, Jigra. Jigra is good. It's actually. Have you watched Vasan Bala's work?
I've seen only मर्द को दर्द नहीं होता है. दर्द नहीं होता.
This has really good plot. It had the wide potential of Atomic Blonde or something like that, like proper action flick. I don't know. They could have chopped off maybe a half an hour and made it more pacey.
Okay.
It works for me, but it has a audience like wider audience. It might that might be the reason why it flopped.
Okay.
It is a bit slow, like too slow. Nothing happens, and the action. I get it because she's not trained in the movie. She's not trained. She's just a normal person trying to break her brother out of prison.
Okay.
But I don't know. It lacked something, and also because of the stretch, it lacks the seriousness. Also,
Okay.
they could have maybe chopped off half an hour. They we should start considering 1.5 hour movies in India.
True that, man.
But yeah, I liked it. It's good, but I might not watch it again.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's good. The setup, the way it plays out, it's good. Its second half is the problem.
Oh. What about
But
Rahul
I,
Ravindran? Rahul Ravindran's character?
yeah, like same. His typical Rahul Ravindran character where he supports the female lead. I don't know. He's stereotyped now. All the female leads movie he comes, he helps them, he dies. That's
Like, spoilers, guys. But I was actually looking forward. I think this was his Bollywood debut, if I'm not wrong.
yeah.
Huh. So gotta watch this. And I used to be a huge Alia Bhatt fan, as you would say, back in high school. But I don't know. My relationship with Bollywood is more, again, on a very nostalgic thing to be talked. But yeah, I used to watch a lot of Bollywood flicks till 2014. Then I stopped altogether. Only few of them like Andhadhun, Animal. Uh, yeah. That's pretty much it.
I have zero touch with the older movies. Only the newer movies, which are very
Oh,
well known.
oh, man,
Things
Student
like
of the Year is the last film that I
I'm,
actually enjoyed in 2012.
I haven't watched it. I
Dude,
I watched all. What is his name? Vishal Bharadwaj, or what is his name? Uh, Haider.
Anurag Kashyap.
No, bro.
Huh?
Haider. Fuck.
Shahid Kapoor.
He's the protagonist. I'm talking about filmmaker.
Uh, oh, Omkara.
Shakespeare
Omkara, right?
adaptations. Haider is
Ah,
yes. Haider is Hamlet. Omkara is
huh.
Othello. Makbul is Macbeth. I watched all his movies,
Nice.
but Kamine is best.
I I don't remember watching Kamine, man.
Dual role Shahid Kapoor.
Yeah, yeah,
Craze.
yeah. I just remember he marries Priyanka Chopra and there'll be like a barat in the street. Yeah, but I have to check it out.
It's fun movie to watch.
Who did Dave D? Was it Vishal or Anurag Kashyap?
Anurag.
Anurag. Okay.
Yeah. Vishal Bharadwaj, Anurag Kashyap. Sanjay Leela, recent ones I watched.
Mm.
Yeah, but I've watched good number of movies, but not the mainstream Karan Johar,
Hmm.
Kabhi Kushi Kabhi Gum. Not.
No, MySpace is a little bit different. I've seen Kuch Kuch Hota Hai and everything, but they're not my zone. My thing is Ranbir Kapoor's prime and Imran Khan's prime. Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na, Meri Brother Ki Dulhan,
Ha.
Wake Up Sid, all of these films.
Then Delhi Belly.
Oh, I love Delhi Belly, man.
Yeah,
Uh,
watched.
it's really good. And I was in sixth grade. I used to sing Bag Bag DK Bose without knowing its actual meaning in front of my professor. Yeah. And this was in sixth grade. It's only in 11th grade when I passed out of the school. I was listening to it and then I realized Bag Bag DK Bose. If you repeat it, and it was clear as water. Like, oh, damn. Yeah.
Yeah, Raj TK also. They changed in this in otherwise
Yeah.
they had Karan Joharified everything.
Absolutely, man.
I have not watched any of those. Yeah, Yash, who is he? The Dilwala Dulhania.
I haven't seen that either. Aditya, no, what's his
हाँ
name?
यश
It's
चोपड़ा.
Yash Aditya Chopra.
हाँ आदित्य
Aditya
चोपड़ा.
Chopra. Oh, Band Baja Barat. I like this.
I
And
haven't
even
watched it.
Befikre. Befikre is also good.
Yeah,
Uh,
Befikre I haven't watched. I have to watch Band Baja Bharat.
yeah. Band Baja Barat was, I don't know, the song was Ami Avi. It ruled my Winamp playlist back then. So yeah, good times, man.
Yeah. Yes. So back to Jigra. It's a thriller, but not thrilling enough. Heretic,
Hmm.
crazy man. You
Really?
top notch. Not expect what I I mean. I think with the title, people might know it is about
Hmm.
religion. So heretic means missionaries, female missionaries who go to preach about Jesus and stuff. I
Hmm.
think so. I'm not sure,
Okay.
but I'm sure that it's around something like that, and it's brilliant. Like how the theme of the movie and the plot, what they're trying to tell,
Okay.
everything on point.
Okay.
Something really good. I
Should.
I understand that there is no emotional. Usually, if movies like this need require emotions to root for the. We need to root for someone, right?
Yeah.
At least,
Yeah.
but that doesn't happen because there is no space for to know about the protagonist or so basically there are two girls. I if you watch the trailer, you'll already know that there are two females,
Hmm.
and you don't know much about them to empathize or to root for them, and you think just an evil guy trying to do something to these girls. But the way it turns out to be is brilliant. What the filmmaker is trying to tell is absolutely brilliant.
Okay. Okay.
It becomes more of a religious. I don't know. It's not controversial. So he proves his point through
Okay.
it. So you'll have to check it out.
Is it
If I
one of those films where you put a bunch of characters in a confined location and everything happens in that? Is it something like that?
yeah, yeah, something like that.
Oh, oh,
But
okay.
but you'll have to watch it to understand. I,
I'll
I
watch it. Yeah.
I can't talk much also. This it'll be a spoiler.
Yes, yes. I'll definitely watch it. But speaking of these films where people are, you see the movies where
Hmm.
a bunch of people are put in a confined location and the entire
Like
story takes
Saw.
place.
Yeah.
Yes. Uh, there's a Malayalam movie. I
Okay.
I remember only Far Fossil in it.
Irul.
Irul. Ah, I think it's Irul. Yeah. I need to rewatch that. Yeah. So done with Heretic. I'll check Heretic and Conclave out. Both are religious flicks in a way.
Yeah, you'll have to check it out. Otherwise, it'll be too much
I
spoilers.
think it's in theaters right now.
It is. But my problem is it shouldn't have been tagged as an horror movie because it is not scary. And again,
Okay.
it's a horror in real life
Okay.
because
All right.
people are living that horror. That, that's my point. That's what horror movies has should do. Should have. They should try to show horror that's there in people's life. Not
Not
usually
just jump
horror.
scare.
Usually horror movies, what they do, they give a horror, the real life horror, a character, and they try to convey the message through that. And usually 90% of them might not know that, might not understand the reference, or they think it's just a scary figure
Hmm.
and this is a scary movie.
Yes.
But movies that can, properly sh- show, like, have you watched Babadook?
No, haven't.
Hmm.
I'll check it
Movies like
out.
that, movies like that show the horror. They, I'm not getting the right word. Whatever.
Like allegory.
The they give the horror a body, a
Symbolism.
character. Something that it's
Hmm.
brilliant. You should check out Heretic.
I'll check. I just added to my list. Oh,
Uh, I shouldn't tell all of this, but I couldn't watch it. I skipped most of the scenes.
yikes, man. Okay.
I skipped, but I understood the plot. See, at the end, I know why this movie became a hit.
Hmm.
At 120, 150 cr budget, 400, 450 cr collection is because of the climax.
Okay.
They
Okay.
they could catch the audience in the climax. They could justify whatever happened.
Hmm.
I understand that comedy is subjective again. For me to laugh out loud is very tough. I can't laugh for this Jabardast jokes and all. I can't laugh.
Oh, wow. That level, huh?
Uh,
I didn't know.
and entire movie same like that only. Same level of comedy, and even the horror scenes also very generic. He A horror scene happens, he wakes up from the dream. Horror scene happens, wakes up from a dream. Something like that. But in the last 20 minutes, 30 minutes, they showed the flashback of the ghost, and they could generate some amount of emotional value from it. I think
Okay.
that's why if climax wins, movie wins. Again proved. Yeah,
Yeah.
is it a good watch? Not for everyone, but I know the audience are there for this movie.
Okay.
It will work. That's why 420 crores. That is 420 crores audience are the audience of India. That's where the money is.
Point, man.
If you want to make money in cinema in India, you have to make movies like this.
Catering to the
And,
mass.
and if movies like this are made, T series can put money into movies like Spirit, Animal, take risks. So we'll have to coexist.
Yeah. This is by T series.
Yeah, yeah. Bhool
Oh,
Bhulaiyaa is owned by T series.
okay. And does it set? Okay, spoilers now. Does it give a like a glimpse into Bulbulaya 4 or something like that? No.
I don't think so. I didn't wait for the
Wow.
end.
Okay.
Oh, end title, right? Shut down the laptop, sleep. But
Nice.
I'm pretty sure they'll milk even more
Yeah, yeah.
until the figures drop. Bro, Bhool Bhulaiyaa is such a classic. Like, can't even imagine.
I haven't seen the first. I haven't seen Bulbulaya 1.
I mean,
I've seen the second one.
you watched Chandramukhi.
Yeah, I watched Aptamitra and Chandramukhi, so that's why I didn't watch
Huh.
it.
So, what what kind of brilliance is it? It's not horror. It's psychological horror made in 1990s or something in
Yeah,
Malayalam.
Malayalam. Yeah,
I can't pronounce the name properly,
yeah,
but imagine psychological horror from India in that
in the
time.
90s.
So the plot is also so good, and even now I can't look at Soundarya from Aptamitra.
Yeah, man.
Shit scared. It's so brilliant. And
For
what a
me, it
letter.
was different, dude. I was a kid. I was actually a kid. I had a CD. One
Hmm.
CD had Bunny print, another one had Aptamitra. It was like a rent thingy.
Hmm. Yeah,
It was
yeah,
a
I know.
VCD, not even DVD. My parents didn't let me watch it alone, Aptamitra. I also was watching Bunny, but somehow I figured out how the VCD works and everything. I started playing Aptamitra. I watched the entire film. Was I scared? Yes, but in the final reveal, like in the climax, where you see Soundarya in that yellow sari and everything, I wasn't scared. Thinking that I won't be scared, I was watching Chandramukhi on Ma
Hmm.
TV. I was sitting beside my mom and I was waiting for the reveal scene. Okay, but it's the same exact scene, but you see the lighting on her eyes. Dude,
Crazy.
that Jyotika, right? Oh my god.
Just the tone with light.
I
Brilliant.
started yelling. I started yelling and it was not even in the night. It was like 3 p.m. afternoon where there was sunlight and I was still scared.
That's how remake should be made.
Yes.
When you and the best part is both are made by same directors. P. Vasu.
Aptamitra was done by P. Vasu.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know, dude.
P. Vasu both P. Vasu.
Damn, that's okay. I didn't check out. I didn't know he made the Kannada one, but the lighting and everything, that I've never been more subverted in my entire life.
Brilliant movie. I can't imagine how they would have come up with that plot line.
Yeah, yeah.
So good, so fucking good. And yeah, it's proper classic horror. If I ever make a top 100 horror movies, it'll be in my top 10.
True
It's
that.
brilliant.
Yeah.
I've read this book by John Truby. It's called Anatomy of Jonas. So in that, what all plot points they tell, it's there in the movie.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Okay. I should.
Like usually the ghost is in the attic. So the Chandramukhi's room is also in the terrace top floor.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like in the head of the room house, and it's just brilliant. Can't imagine. And the way they took the character like a Bharatanatyam dancer,
Hmm.
the what do we call anklets?
Hmm.
The sound of the anklet. Watch Perfect Blue.
Hmm.
Perfect Blue is the inspiration for Black Swan.
Oh.
Yeah, he has bought the rights also for that movie.
Okay. Wait, what is the name of the book again? Anatomy of
Genres.
Genres. Oh, okay. Wow. Nice. I'll check it out. 763, not bad. Bruh, I need to borrow it. Okay.
It's huge. Actually, he has one book. This is Anatomy of Story. This genres.
Do you have like a set timing where you read the book or?
Nothing like that too. Whenever I feel like reading,
Hmm.
I read very less.
Same man.
I should read more books.
Yeah. I was like, all the filmmakers who, like we talked about Srinivas Avasarala, right? They would be reading a lot of books. And
Yeah,
then when Animal released and Sandeep Reddy Vanga said, I never read a book. I just sit in front of the laptop and started writing screenplay. I'm like, I was blown.
it doesn't matter. Maybe maybe that's why his movies are not plot driven.
Yeah, makes sense
If
now.
if they're avid reader like Vetrimaran and stuff, will have proper plots.
Hmm.
If you want to watch interviews of Miskin, he speaks about books like so well.
Hmm.
Tolstoy, Dostoevsky. I'll have to try all of that.
Okay.
Okay. Bhool
And
Bhulaiyaa.
wait, you talked about Vetrimaran.
Yeah.
Are most of his films set in 90s?
Hmm.
Okay. Did he ever make a contemporary film? Like
Yeah,
set in now?
Adu Kalam. I
Hmm.
don't know, but even his first movie, Polla the one,
Hmm.
that was contemporary.
Okay.
Yeah, but most of his are based on books.
Oh.
Even uh, that Adu Kalam is based on Inarritus Amaros Perros.
Oh, really?
Have you watched it?
No, but I know the influence it had on Arjun Reddy.
The tune.
Dun, 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 dun.
Um,
Yeah.
so in that movie, I think first time, I don't know if it's first time, but it has dog fight,
Hmm.
and in Adu Kalam, it's about cockfight. So
Okay.
he says he took it from there and tried to adapt.
I'll, I should watch that as well. But right now, you know what I'm doing? I'm trying to finish the Sydney Lumet's 10 films I have on my watch list
Oh,
so that I can read that book, Making Movies.
hmm,
So, I don't know, for some reason, I'm kind of getting into books. So, Fountainhead, I still have to finish Dune, and this book, I need to finish it by March of next year somehow.
hmm.
Yeah, Mechanic Rocky.
I understand it's good on paper.
Hmm.
I understand why people worked on it, why people took it up. It works. It is good actually. If you want to watch it for time pass, you can. I watched it for Shraddha Srinath,
Yeah, yeah.
and she has a good role.
Okay. Shraddha Srinath and forgot the girl's name. Meenakshi
Meenakshi.
Chowdhury. Yes.
Actually, she has lesser role than Shraddha Srinath.
Okay.
If I try to talk about her again, it will be a spoiler.
Hmm.
But yeah, and they have shown her also very well.
Now people have rated 2 stars.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
checking it. Oh.
It's not that bad. It's not worst. It's not as bad as Gangs of Godavari.
Oh,
It's better
Dumki.
than Gang.
How do you compare it with Dumki?
Uh, Maybe better, not or equal. Somewhere a little better.
I didn't enjoy Dumki at all, man.
Uh,
Yeah.
but this at least has a plot. Like it has some twists. You might not expect it, but you can expect. I don't know. It's
Okay.
not like whoa kind of
Uh,
twist, but
huh.
oh twist. Okay,
Okay.
something like it's not like
Predictable but outdated.
outdated twist is the correct
Huh.
word, but it's there. It's unpredictable but outdated.
Unpredictable but outdated. Yeah, my bad.
Huh.
Okay. I'll check it out. And
I can give an example also, but if I give the example, it'll you'll know the
okay.
twist.
I'll actually watch it. Yeah.
You can
So
watch it.
so how long is it?
2 hours 20 minutes or
Oh man. Okay.
something. I try to work and watch these movies so I can get my work also done. It's
Nice.
that you don't need your 100% attention.
Hmm.
Only when Shraddha Srinath comes, I'll watch.
Oh yeah.
For whatever she accepted this movie, it's
Hmm.
worth it. I can
Okay.
understand.
Okay. I'll watch it maybe tomorrow. I have holidays, Christmas time. So yeah. And speaking of Christmas, here we have Red One.
It's they tried to have a Marvel movie around Christmas. That's all.
Okay.
That's Red One, and
Okay.
they spent like crazy, some 250 million and shitty VFX.
I don't know why these people rush the VFX, man. Like VFX was supposed to be this crowd puller thing back when we were kids. Still remember Transformers, even the first Avengers, Avatar. We
Now,
went for VFX. That
now
was the
it's so
big factor.
common. Now it's
Yeah,
so common that it's not a factor anymore.
yeah. But before Red One, I should watch my favorite Christmas film. Uh, I should rewatch it. It's called as Rise of the Guardians,
Oh, oh, that animated movie, right?
animated Jack Frost, the,
Uh,
the behind the stick. It's been
I
a while
haven't
since
watched.
I rewatched it.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah, that and this. There was this other film which used to play on Sony Pix. I didn't watch it completely, but I think it's called as Arthur's Christmas. It's about
Okay.
generations of Santa, and you have the latest millennial kid as a Santa. I mean, for the time it was released.
Hmm. I don't know. I have mixed feelings. It's good
Okay.
actually as a thriller, but they've tried to make it too stylish. Complete slow motion. Every scene has a slow motion. Like I don't know. It's a complete out and out thriller, but they've
S-
tried to stylize it like an action flick.
Okay, so it's a style over substance, but backfired. Or they had substance, but they didn't
It
make use
had
of it.
substance. It had the potential if they had made it a proper thriller, like typical thriller without going out.
Okay.
Whatever you expect in the
Hmm.
making of a thriller,
Okay.
but they tried to do it way too stylish that it backfired.
I see.
Uh,
I don't think I'll check it out. I have any interest. But I should check Sukshama Darshini out.
yes, I watched half of it. It's
Oh.
fun. It's fun.
Oh. Okay. I should
I will.
watch that.
I'll watch the other half tonight.
Hmm.
But it's fun.
Hmm.
Even if it's not fun, you can watch it for Nasriya.
Okay.
The movie is nice, very engaging. For whatever first half I watched,
Hmm.
we'll talk about it the next week.
Yeah. I will definitely watch Sukshama Darshini out and what's the other film which we talked? Uh, Heretic, yes.
So
Janaka, Aithe,
was
Ganaka.
it's a courtroom drama, like 75% courtroom drama.
Oh, the trailer didn't look like it.
Yeah, even I didn't expect, but yeah, it's is it good? No, but is it bad? No, somewhere in between. It's good time pass. I think general audience will watch. Who
Hmm.
people who expect a message,
Hmm.
cinema lo message ఉండాలి. People like that will like it. Yeah, I understand. It's good. There's a plot, decent plot.
Okay.
You can watch it while doing something.
Okay. D- He made another film before this one. Gorre Puranam.
I didn't watch it.
And
It was a flop.
people call him the next Nani. I don't see it.
Maybe.
I don't see it yet.
Nani has a charm.
Hmm.
People like him no matter what. I think I like his uh, Sukumar's.
Oh yeah,
I,
you told. Face blindness.
uh,
Oh man, I wanna Google it, but I also wanna get it. Something Sanskrit name.
exactly. Shall I tell?
Yeah, yeah, just tell it off.
Prasannavatanam.
Prasannavadanam. Yes.
Yeah, that movie is so entertaining, like from start to the end.
Oh,
It has a very simple plot, very simple concept, but it's so entertaining. Every scene is entertaining. Something or other works. Those are the kind of movies people should make. You
yeah.
can see the effort in writing.
Okay.
Yeah, Janaka Aithe Ganaka is also good. It's
Hmm.
decent to watch for people who wants to pass time. You can watch. I none of the jokes worked out for me. It was very bad, like Jabardast jokes.
Man, I'm not a big fan of those jokes.
Um,
For me,
good.
humor. I don't
I
mind
know.
Anil. People clown on Anil Ravipudi's humor, but I really don't mind it as long as they are not borrowing from memes or some.
Uh,
It's not spoofy, basically.
hmm. I
So
mean,
yeah,
Jabardast jokes also. I know people who laugh at it, people who like it, but not my cup of tea. That's all.
same. Yeah,
Yeah, people.
Janaka, I think Ganaka, and the same person who directed this is a
Hmm.
writer for some other film. I forgot. And
Oh,
famous, really famous film. I think Salar.
is it?
Yeah.
So a writer has the talent because the
Okay.
plot is very thin, and he could pull it off for 2 hours 18 minutes. It's not a joke,
Yeah.
and it
Uh,
works out very well.
Vanilla Kishore.
Yeah, yeah.
I believe he's also in this film.
Yes, yes.
Funny, not funny. Same was about the Jabardast.
No, no.
Like,
None of his jokes worked for me. Even
damn.
Rajendra Prasad also cringe jokes.
Oh.
I
Man, what
like the
happened to Rajendra Prasad? I thought,
he is retired. He whatever comes his way is doing. That's all.
yeah. I really enjoyed his role in July. And Son of Satyamurthy.
All his even I love his movies also, where he was protagonist. Older movies.
Naluguru.
Another group, all this fun Jambalak. No, not Jambalaki Bomba.
That's Mahesh
It
Babu's
is Naresh.
cousin, Naresh, yeah.
Not cousin, bro.
April 1st. Yeah, that's his cousin. Oh,
He's stepbrother.
stepbrother, yeah. April 1st,
April.
Vidudala.
Aav Kattiyadakku.
Avokatiyadakku. And
Then
something about monthly expense for the
that
film.
he is a conjuice in that one movie.
Yeah, man. I forgot the name, but yeah.
All his
Lady Styler.
movies. Yeah, I love all his movies. He was he Shrikant, Jagpati Babu. They were all
Hmm.
one league.
Yeah, yeah.
They used to make all family oriented movies. and it used to play in my home. Gemini TV,
Yeah.
Gemini movies.
Oh yeah, dude. Teja before it was Gemini movies.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I have watched all many of those in their movies.
Hmm. I think Rajendra Prasad. There was another film, Miss Rayo Bulashi. It was. It's really good. The thing
Yeah,
is,
they fall off from the bus,
yeah,
no?
suicide thingy. It used to play on this ETV only, so it's really hard to find the print unless
Hmm.
you subscribe to ETV Win. Not a plugin, guys, but yeah. So yeah, I need to revisit these. Too
It's
many movies to watch, too many books to
it's
read, man.
it's
What
on
to do?
Hotstar.
Oh, it's on Hotstar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll check it out.
Oh no, it's some other movie.
No,
No, it's not there.
I think YouTube or ETV Win.
Hmm. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yeah, whatever. We'll check it out later.
Hmm. So uh, those are the films. I think you'll be watching Sukshamadarshini. I'll watch Conclave tonight, and
Hmm.
maybe squeeze in a Sydney Lumet film. And yeah, I guess that's
Sydney
that.
Lumet. I had watched his 12 Angry Men. I started watching around 4 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't stop. No sleep. I
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
sleep was
yeah.
brilliant. So engaging.
I, people talk about the framings, like the way
Hmm.
he stages the characters, the staging.
Yeah.
Today I was checking out a few scenes of Serpico on Instagram. I mean on YouTube. It
Hmm.
had content to it, but I've also heard a lot of other people say that his film has really good plot as well. People, the whole framing aspect has overshadowed, but
Yeah.
his the way he writes screenplay and everything, it's really good. Apparently, I need
The,
to look more into it.
it's so engaging. How can you just watch people talking for 1.5 hours?
Yeah, right. 12 Angry Men.
Yeah, you watch, there's a plot, there are characters, you understand about the characters, you understand about the plot, you empathize with the, what, I think it's about the prisoner or someone. Why do we have to let him go? There's so many things happening.
Yes.
Brilliant. It's not easy. Not at all easy.
Yeah. I should watch Network as well. Like there are around 10 flicks of his. So I can
Hmm.
read that book, Making Movies. And yeah, I think Ram Gopal Verma in some interview, I believe he's talked about making movies, the book,
Okay.
or maybe he talked about the movies. But yeah, I need to check them out.
Okay.
So, you'll be watching Sukshma Darshini, I'll be watching Conclave and Heretic.
Hmm.
Hopefully, finish them tonight and then start with the Sydney Lumet films.
I'll try to check them out.
Yeah. So,
So,
wrap
started, yes.
outro.
Outro. That's all. No?
So,
So, that was our week's watch, and we'll be back with another set of movies that we watched this week. And
yes.
maybe you all can, subscribe so that we can go live on YouTube and do
Yes,
this live,
please.
and you can chat with us, and it'll be more interactive and better. And maybe once we have enough audience, we can start picking people who are interested to come join us every week
Yep.
and share their movies of the week
Yeah.
too.
So,
That's
That's that, guys. It's Anish and Sanath. And yeah, we really need people to subscribe. So please like, share, and subscribe. I feel so pretentious saying all that. So, but yeah, we do need a lot of subscribers. The whole
So
point of this is to discuss films and build a
yeah,
community, share this.
we need 50 to go live. That's
Yes,
fine. 50 to once we have, we shouldn't care much about the subscribers. It'll happen with time.
it'll happen. Yeah. So for now, we're having fun watching films and talking about
Yeah,
it.
that's all
So
that matters.
yeah, that's all that matters.
Watching movies is our priority, and this is the bonus talking about it
True
to
that.
someone. Yeah.
All right. So this is Weekend Film Check by the FilmFront, and this is me, Anish and Sanath signing off. Bye.
Adios.